I'm a true believer. The more options you give me to attack a specific game in terms of handicapping and identifying betting value, the higher probability I am going to find something that's worth my while and yours and contains some betting value within. Now, having said all that, anybody who tells you they win all the time, they're lying to you, folks. All you want to do is win more times than you lose and make money at the end of the year. And that's the name of the game, nothing else. All right. So having said all that, I found one of these situations tonight that I rarely use, but I found value in using it. So if that makes sense, I'm going to be looking at the game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Sacramento Kings tonight. That game goes at 10:10 p.m. Eastern time. Right now, Sacramento's a 9-point favorite. The total is 222. Initially when I looked at this, I said, Philadelphia, they've been playing so bad since Joel Embiid went down with a knee injury. And this is such a heavy number. They're begging you to take the underdog here. Why don't I go with the favorite? But I just can't fade a team like Philadelphia that's had the other team's number like they've had with Sacramento. Philadelphia's won their last 10 in a row when facing Sacramento, and the Kings haven't beaten the 76ers since 2017. Think about that for a second. In any event, I'm looking at it from a different approach, though. I'm looking at Sacramento's team total, which is 115.5. They're averaging 120 points per game at home. They're laying 9, and they're playing a team that's struggling. Why wouldn't 115 going over 115.5 be a good bet? Well, again, if you know me by now, I look at things from a contrarian aspect a lot of the times, and more times than not, it works out for me when I do that. All you had to do was look at yesterday's video when I gave you Texas A&M plus 10.5 over Houston. All right, so let's get back to the matter at hand, and that Sacramento has scored 115 points or less in 12 of their last 13 games against Philadelphia, and they shot 44.4% or less in 8 of their last 10 against Philadelphia. Now, I know it's different rosters. I get all that, and I know that they've lost 10 in a row to Philadelphia. Most of those games, Joel Embiid was playing. In Philadelphia, you can make the case they are a much better team. I get all of that. So don't mention it because I already know it. Sacramento, by the way, the last 5 offensively, they're only averaging 109.2 points per game and shooting less than 40% from the field and a shade under 31% from the three-point line. Philadelphia, as much as they struggled, defensively, they haven't been bad. As a matter of fact, the 76ers have allowed 115 points or fewer in their last 11 games. And they've also limited their opponents to 83 field goal attempts or less in 7 of their last 9. 83 field goal attempts on average over a 9-game period of time is extremely low by NBA standards. So it stands to reason that you're limiting the other team's offensive possessions, and that's why you're holding teams to low scoring outputs like the 76ers have been of late. Also, Philly has played 6 games on the road this year when the total's been between 221 and 221.5, and 229.5. And in those 6 games, they've held their opponents to 105 points per contest. All 6 of those games went under, by the way. And again, a lot of that has to be attributed to how well Philadelphia has played defense in those situations. Sacramento, again, they're averaging 120 at home. They're at 115.5. I think they're begging you to take the Sacramento team total over 115.5. And I see that some bettors have certainly jumped in on that because they opened at 114. They went to 115.5. To me, that's giving me more value. I'm going to go with the Sacramento Kings here under their team total of 115.5. That's Sacramento under their team total of 115.5 against Philadelphia on Monday, March the 25th. Folks, don't forget, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please take a second to do so. Just hit that subscribe button and then go into your YouTube settings and click on the alert notification bell for Wager Talk TV, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content that goes up on Wager Talk TV. Also, Real important to me, folks, and hopefully you do this with the utmost sincerity. Hit that like button. It'll go a long way in telling me I'm doing the right things for you. And secondly, it's letting management know that maybe we should keep Ross around longer than the end of March. So, again, I would appreciate that, folks. Also, if you go to sportsmemo.com, where I'm currently a sports betting expert, you can get a 3-day pass starting today, Monday the 25th through Wednesday the 27th for just $29. That's it. All of my selections for just $29 by simply using the promo code RB3Day. That's RB3Day. And again, 3-1 so far in the NIT, 9-6 in the NCAA tournament. Haven't made any CIT or CBI picks, so 12-7 between the NIT and the NCAA tournament. And also, folks, my NBA side, 73-48. And baseball is on the horizon this week. And I finished last baseball season on a 59-36 winning run. And folks, I do not give out big favorites. So again, there you have it. You can find me at sportsmemo.com. Check out all my streaks by simply going to the expert section, clicking on Ross Benjamin. Until tomorrow on Wager Talk TV, I'm Ross Benjamin. Take care and God bless.